do. My fault. What's happening? How y'all doing? It's been a minute. Sit here making me some breakfast. I'm not a great cook. I'm not a great cook, but I am a willing cook. You know? And I think about life. You got to be willing. Because you only gonna get what you make for yourself. You only gonna get what you gonna make for yourself. Life not gonna give it to you. You gotta get up and make it yourself. Somehow, some way, you gotta figure out your way. Because if you don't do it, it's not gonna happen. God can bless your work. You understand what I'm saying? God's gonna bless your work. He's gonna bless your life. But we gotta give him something to work with. We gotta give him something to work with. You know what I'm saying? If you don't do your work, there is nothing for him to bless. I mean, he gonna feed you and keep your basics. You're gonna get your basic necessities. You're gonna food. You're gonna have some food. Might have a little bit of shelter, some clothes. But everything else in life, all the good stuff, if you don't do nothing for it, you ain't gonna get it. There will always be an element of doing your own work. There'll never be a time where you don't have to do nothing in order to get the blessing. You're gonna have to do something. You're gonna get up and go fill out the paper, make the phone call, answer the phone call, go to the meeting, go to the interview. It's gonna always be something that you have to do in order to receive the blessing. You got to do your work. Like I said, I ain't a great cook. I should have took some of this bacon grease out. I might just mess my eggs up. But it don't matter though. Because I'm doing something and I'm going to get something. So if you don't do nothing, you still won't get nothing. Never. I'm pretty sure I messed these eggs up. I'm not even about to mess with that right there. I'm about to go ahead and cancel that part. I'm just going to keep that part. There will always be work for us to do. You know what I'm saying? So, if you want anything, you got to get to your action. You got to figure out your action. You got to figure out your moves, figure out what you got to do to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? And once you figure out your moves, and you start doing your moves, God will do his part. And then things that you thought was going to be an issue will fall. They won't be an issue. So God's going to take care of it. Them doors that you was wondering, like, man, I wonder if I'm going to get to. When you start doing your work, God gonna have you at somewhere and you're gonna meet somebody. He's gonna put you in a position to meet somebody and have a conversation with somebody that's like, oh, you know what, damn, we can do this together. Let's do this. Let's go. Boom, boom. But if you're not doing your part, it won't happen. If you're not doing your part, it won't happen. It's just that simple. No ifs, ands, buts about it. He can put it right in your face. But if you don't get up and put it in action, it ain't gonna, you ain't gonna get nothing from it. And you just wasted it. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. God got you. Remember that. Know that. And internalize that. Let that shit get all up in you. Let it get all up in your body. Let it get all up in your bloodstream. Let it soak up in there. And watch how your life changed. Peace that passes understanding. Joy flowing like a river. Ever flowing, ever flowing. Yeah. So just like that. Y'all be good. Have a blessed day. I'm about to enjoy this food. Watch some football. Go Lions. Let's go. You know what it is. It's dog life. And that's for all life. Let's go.